the story of a lovely lady who is traveling all around with a guy named Rick in his tiny little camper.
That's really cute, Stinky.
I know, isn't it clever? Now, how about if I interview you for the channel? I'll be the reporter. I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? You can tell everyone the dirt.
No, I'm not telling anybody the dirt.
Okay, fine, your choice, but might help with the views. So, anyway, when I know you're widows, how long have you guys been together?
Well, believe it or not, we've only been together about 4 years.
Okay, so, how did you meet? Tell us.
Well, that's a funny story. We actually met on a dating site, but what the common interest that brought us together was the guitar. He played guitar, and I was learning how to play the bass, and that's how we met.
Cool, you're rock stars. So tell everyone about your most challenging trip or adventure.
Well, we hiked the AT and stayed overnight there.
Oh, my cousin lives there.
That was a little bit challenging because of the terrain, but I also wasn't feeling well. I had diarrhea and was kind of dehydrated, so that was a challenging trip. When we went to Florida, that was obviously a long trip. That was the longest trip that we ever took, so that was a challenge. And the other really challenging trip I remember was camping on the beach in Assateague in July when it was nearly 100 degrees and I really thought I was going to melt. It was just so hot.
So tell everyone where you guys grew up.
Rick lived near Harrisburg in a little mountain area. So he grew up alongside of the mountain in a valley, and he loved it. He said he had so much fun growing up. He was also a Boy Scout, and then as an adult, he was a Boy Scout leader for over 20 years. Me, on the other hand, I'm a city girl. I'm not saying I've never camped, but I didn't grow up on a mountain. I grew up in the city of Camden. I lived there till I was 10, and then I moved to a suburb about 10 miles away.
So when did you start with all this camping?
When Rick converted his work trailer into a camper, we started camping all around on the East Coast. So this is all new to me, all these adventures that he takes me on.
So tell us about the next trip. I know this is the big one.
We're getting ready for the adventure of a lifetime. It's a 7-week trip from New Jersey across the country. And we're going to stop and see as many national parks and the wonders of the Wild West that we can.
And I'm so excited. I'm coming, right?
Oh, great.
So, hey, Rick, let me ask you. I heard a rumor about your van. What is going on with your van?
Belong to the New York City Police Department. I'm the second owner. I bought it when it was 9 years old, and it would have been in service at the time the World Trade Centers were destroyed. So it kind of has a little sentimental value to me.
So we're going to take a 23-year-old former New York City police van that was in service during 9/11. We're going to do a small conversion to it, put a bed in the back and everything. And then guess what? We're going to drive it across the country, towing our 6x12 cargo camper. Sounds crazy? Sound fun? I don't know. Stay tuned. We're so excited to be taking this trip, and we're happy to be sharing our adventure with you.
So what can fans do if they want to help out and support you on this trip?
The number one thing you can do is watch our videos, like our videos, watch them all the way through till the end, even commenting. The algorithm likes all that stuff. If you want to go beyond that, feel free to buy us coffee or use the super thanks button. We'd certainly appreciate it. And one very special way you could help if you desire is we just created a Patreon page. We're excited about this. We can help support the trip this way, and we're hoping to build our community of super fans and have a Discord server eventually. So we're really looking forward to this Patreon. The patrons will be recognized in rolling credits in our videos, as well as access to exclusive videos only available on Patreon.
Cool beans, it sounds like you got everything covered. Well, I gotta go pack. It's only a month away.
Our parents, they want the best of stuff for us. But right now they gotta do what's right for them. Cause it's their time. Their time!
Yes, it is. It is our time. It is our time to go out west. We've seen many sunrises over the ocean in the east, and now it's time for us to go see the brilliant sunsets over the deserts and the ocean out west. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. We'll see you soon.